Hello, hello. Good morning again. Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. It is a day. I went after work. I got me some McDonald's. So my cats are in here wanting some of my fries. I had my Coke. Thank you, Bear. Thank you. I forgot to check in. I forgot to go check in.
Swim with all your might toward the light.
Yes, Skippy! But I do have, I don't want to say caveat. What is it? Clause? I don't know. Something to say. It is finally storming outside. So maybe my allergies will be subdued a little bit. But if it storms too hard, that means my power might go out. Because my power likes going out a lot. She is pretty. I'm so happy. Like, I'm okay not max limit breaking her to have this. Like, this is pretty. It's a pretty outfit. It's so, oh. I love it so much. I loves it so much. Like, it's so pretty. I like the fishy that comes by.
I hope that one day I can show this place to everyone. My own space.
It's just, she's so pretty. I love her. But yeah, so if it storms too much, I might lose power and hopefully nothing bad happens. You know, type thing. And she's so pretty and always sounds just distressed.
I feel like I've become one with the bubbles.
It is really nice, but it makes me worried because we haven't had any rain and nothing but like wind and dirt in the air, that's been killing me slowly. So I'm just kind of like, I'm worried. I'm worried my power is gonna go out. I didn't realize I didn't do any of my dailies. I think I did a whole bunch of them. Did I get it to 100? No, I have not. Campaign, recruit, upgrade. I can worry about that one later. Get into, just gotta jump into it. I just realized that imagery has her like on the other side of something and she's not able to see her friends. I hope it's, I hope she doesn't get corrupted or anything or doesn't die. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna riot. I will go on a rampage if poor little Siren goes kaputs.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of these little shiny things today.
For everyone's sake.
No Gamba today? I didn't want to start off immediately with the Gamba. I'll probably take a break and get it.
I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
Don't say uh-oh. I want to protect.
It's
right.
Okay.
It's 2.
I'm not scared anymore.
I can't zoom in. Is that it?
I know I'll never see
right
them
here.
again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
And then
It's
here's our
okay.
last one.
I'm not scared anymore.
Boop. But yeah, I figured I'd go and like do some of the story, take a break, go Gamba, do some light Gamba. Story part 2.
I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
I don't like how sad she is. Oh, maybe she lives. This gives me hope, and I don't know if that's bad. I'm gonna be really sad. Oh, hi. Don't make cry faces. No. I think I do want to go grab a... Yeah, there's plenty of cats I'm going to run over. I'm going to go grab a blanket because I have it really cold right now. I was always overheating in this room. 1 second. Ow. Hello! super cold. It was like in the 50s in my house this morning. There we go. All right, let's just jump into it.
I'll go with you.
Oh wait.
I'll go with you.
Shall we go, Uni?
Can I punish anyone I like?
Even if you bring me along, I won't be of any help.
Boop. There we go.
I remember when I first opened my eyes and found myself here.
I don't want to be sad, but it's to be expected, right? Right?
An infinite black void. All that stared back at me was cold seawater and endless bits and bobs from the surface which
judge
had
about me buying
swallowed,
Graves' outfit.
as well as a red core. At first, I used my abilities to try every possible
I also got
method
Cindy's
of escape.
outfit, but I don't have it unlocked yet.
I tried shooting bubbles at the core. I tried using my kotodama. None of it worked. Gluttony was different than ordinary raptures. It was moving by primal instinct alone. The result was that my kotodama had no effect on it. Gluttony seemed to prioritize its urge to consume above all other instincts.
Okay.
When I'd exhausted all possible means of escape, I started to become afraid. Was I going to die in this place? Once I was digested, what kind of attack would Gluttony unleash on the outside world? What would happen if Gluttony found out about the nature of my bubbles?
What is the nature of your
Was I
bubbles?
doomed to fail once again? Without achieving anything? It was at that moment that I remembered a promise I'd once made to a few friends. She told me that from now on, our story was no longer one of failure, but a fairy tale. One with a happy ending. I became determined not to give up. My friends were surely out there, trying their best
thunder.
in order to keep that promise too. I couldn't give up.
Yeah, this does sound
I had to
really
struggle
distressed.
with all my might. In order to keep myself alive, I had to create more bubbles. I expanded the protective bubble around myself in order not to be detected by Gluttony's core. I gathered surrounding remnants from the surface and created a space where I could live. I crafted a tree out of bubbles, fabricated a bubble workshop, and built all the places where I lived with you guys.
Hello,
I
Gunface.
also made dolls that resembled my friends and launched them up to the surface. I hoped that someday, perhaps my friends would encounter these doppelgangers and come looking for me.
Oh,
I continued
we're in the middle of a
making
trauma
the
train. I'm
bubbles
sorry.
And launching them up to the surface. Again and again, I did this. I waited for a long time. At times, the loneliness was excruciating. I considered giving up more than once. But even in the deepest depths of my despair, my longing to see my friends trumped all else. I wanted to uphold the promise I made on that day. And so I strengthened my resolve countless times and pushed on. Then you guys came.
This is like a
swallowed
really,
whole my
really
gluttony.
long recap.
I was terribly worried for you all. But paradoxically, I was
Thank you for the
also
lurky lurks.
ecstatic to finally have company. During my time alone, I had learned how to control my kotodama. And being able to talk, laugh, and live with you all filled me with ineffable joy. That's how much you all mean to me. Your presence here was a gift. I'm so glad I was able to meet you all. I'm not not afraid of the end anymore. I'm no longer scared. I'm no longer lonely. So don't blame yourselves. And live well.
Oof.
Siren!
Oof. Mori opens her eyes.
What?
Above Mori is the ceiling of what appears to be a medical room.
Are you awake?
Pretty sure Siren's
Who-
dying, the one that was narrating.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mana of the MMR squad.
That was a very, 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 very long recap. No, don't say yes, Bear. No. Bad.
I won't forgive anyone who disrupts the ball.
Wait! I said wait!
Bear's always very dramatic, but it's okay. I think part of him thrives on
How
it.
do I
It's
look now,
excitement.
Prince?
Not a lot goes on in
Am
a
I
basement.
beautiful?
Don't bring a bubble to a gunfight. That's all she does. She just does bubbles.
Are you Mori from the incubator squad?
Yes.
I see.
Where am I?
This is Reclamation Site 01. It's the first area on the surface that we've successfully reclaimed. Have you heard of it?
I have, but what am I doing here?
Once we were out of danger, Wardress brought you back here.
Ooh.
Are Mihara and Uni?
They're outside. Would you like to go meet them?
Yes.
Mori.
Mihara. What happened to Gluttony? Where's Siren?
Gluttony left.
No. Is there
I
any
just
way we
realized that
can follow
Mihara's
it?
like next to nothing
We need
and
to
like
go save
wardrobe that she's
Siren.
wearing.
It's possible for us to track it, but
Then let's go. We have to hurry before it gets too far.
we can't do that.
What?
We can't go.
Do you hear what you're saying? Don't you want to save Siren?
Of course I do. But tracking Gluttony is impossible.
Ooh, that's a rumbly
Why
thunder.
not?
Thunder.
Mori, do you know what kind of rapture Gluttony is?
Ah, okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank
and
you.
I don't care. Besides,
No, this is something you need to know. Siren risked her life to save your own. I can't let you go rushing headlong into danger without knowing anything, even if it is because you want to save her. If you end up throwing your life away recklessly, all of Siren's sacrifices will be in vain. Gluttony appeared during the first Rapture invasion,
Oh,
a Tyrant-class Rapture.
I didn't realize he was that old.
After humanity went into the Ark, it rarely showed up. And so the only information we have on it is from old records. It consumed an ICBM intended to destroy the lift, then expelled all that energy back at the launch site and
Okay.
utterly decimated it. From that point on, humanity stopped using large-scale armaments against Rapture facilities. That's probably why Siren insisted on staying behind. If Gluttony digests the AA pillar and the energy contained within it, this entire region would be wiped off the map.
is it really that dangerous?
Yes, it is. It's
Wow.
a miracle that we
Hey,
were
hi,
able to
welcome
get
back,
out of
Sephora.
that thing alive.
Yeah, he ate a nuke
And here
and,
you are, wanting to rush back
burped and
towards
destroyed
it.
a base. Yes, correct.
Are you sure you can do that?
And I guess this AA pillar
You're
would
afraid
like
of
destroy
fighting
the
run-of-the-mill
continent.
Ordinary raptures. When you stand in front
So
of
like a
Gluttony,
turbo nuke.
are you sure you won't lose your nerve?
I...
Besides, this isn't a problem which can be solved with willpower alone. Even if you are willing to risk your life, you most likely won't be able to make a dent in that beast.
It's a very spicy hot dog.
You'd be
Yes.
throwing your life away. I understand that it's a bitter pill to swallow. But there are some things which we are powerless to
Spicy
change.
Chipotle.
This
I've
is
heard
one
that's
of
a
them.
death sentence sometimes.
You can't do this, Mori. You must give it up. The best thing for us to do now is rest. In the meantime, we can take our time to mull this over. Let's go, you...
I'm not stupid. I know that. I know that if I go out there, I'm signing my own death warrant. That I might
know what?
die
That's
without
fair.
being able to do anything. Especially since we're talking about me. Someone who's afraid of even regular raptures. I realize I'd be powerless against something like gluttony. You're right. The right thing for a weak Nikke from the incubator squad to do is give up. But I can't. I can't get it out of my head. I can't abandon her. She was the first person who told me she was glad I was alive.
Aw.
Even if I get chewed up, melted into a puddle, whatever it is, I want to go save her. I can't live knowing that she gave up her life for mine. So...
Mori kneels in front of Mihara and Uni.
Mori,
please, just this once, could you help me? I know what I did to you is unforgivable. I know how
I mean,
shameless
obviously,
this
let's just skip
request
to
is.
the rescue mission.
I'm
Like, this is
perfectly
obviously
aware that
leading
I
up
should
to,
be
like, we're
asking for
going to,
forgiveness
like,
instead of a favor.
go try and
So
do
I'll
this.
do anything. If you go with me, I will do
I need my
anything.
girl. I need my girl not in
I
a
put
stomach.
my life
Pretty
entirely
please.
in your hands.
And the fact that she's been down there for 70
if you
years
tell me to submit a
sucks.
false report, I'll do it. I will give you anything and everything I have. You give the order, any order, and I'll obey. If you want me to die in your place, I'm willing to do it any time. So please, help me, just this once. I don't have any special skills or connections. All I can do is beg.
I don't think they choose their
So
outfits.
here I am, on my knees, begging you to help me chase after gluttony. Please.
I knew this
I always
would happen.
appreciate the two-tone
Once someone has
hair.
been shown love, they'll never give up.
Mihara and Yudi look at Mori.
Such affection. Such sorrow. I suppose we don't have much choice, do we? If you're that determined, Mori, let's go save Siren.
Mihara.
She wears it for lore reasons. Trust? I don't know,
we
man.
can't rush in without a plan.
I
Before
still
we
gotta
make
go
our
gamble
move,
her other
we
outfit,
need
which
to
may
find
be
a clue
worse.
as
I don't
to
know. I
how
haven't
to
really
take
taken a good
down
look at it.
Gluttony. If we don't do that,
Hey, yo, the
then
big
this isn't a
milk.
rescue operation,
No.
but a suicide mission. Understand?
I understand.
All right then. Let's go see what we can find out.
I think there's a purpose. I just don't fully know what the purpose is.
All right, let's do this.
Hang on.
I can still fight.
I need people to see that I did spend money. I did waste it.
Next time I'll be
I needed my girl in a very poorly worn suit.
Let's go
I'll put my
again.
glass slippers.
Oh, she's got heels too?
Is my
I'd
outfit okay?
so fucking rock this outfit.
How do I look now, Prince?
I haven't to probably explaining it.
Am I
Okay.
beautiful?
That's what I figured. I talked to Bear. I think next week I'm going to be doing Overzone. Temporary Operation Room in Reclamation Site 1.
So that's why you came to see me?
Yes, we came seeking whatever knowledge you have on gluttony.
I already provided you with all the basic information about gluttony.
Does Bear want a tactical
Indeed.
BDSM outfit?
And we thank you for that.
I'm sure ball gags
So
are not
what
too
more Do you
expensive.
need to know?
Are you aware of there being any way to take it down?
Gluttony, you mean?
Yeah. I figured with you being the way you are, you'd have considered potential ways to eliminate it.
Me? Why
You
would you
have
think
big
that?
milkies. No,
We were
Bear does not
swallowed
need
by
any.
gluttony. I heard you say to us, "Get away from there immediately." Isn't that because you were in the middle of dropping the AA pillar?
How did you know that?
We saw the AA pillar inside Gluttony's stomach.
The AA pillar is still inside Gluttony?
Yes. In order to prevent that energy from being absorbed, the Nikke who saved our lives is still inside Gluttony. So, in order to rescue her,
I will not stop him from
we
having
need
big
a way to
milkies. No.
subdue Gluttony, even if it's only momentarily. Is there any
No,
way to
don't
make that
ever.
happen?
That's bad
The fact
advice.
that you all came back alive after being consumed by Gluttony is
No,
surprising
bad.
enough. Now I'm being told there's still someone inside? Is she a pilgrim?
We're not sure, but most likely, yes.
What the hell are you trying, Bear?
That at least increases our chances of a successful rescue. We're conducting joint research into this incident along with the central government. So, I'm not at liberty to act on my own and divulge information.
I see.
What I can do for you is introduce you to someone else who could help. Would that be all right?
Is it
Who would that be?
moi? Is it me?
Hello. Since this is my first operation with Wardress, allow me to introduce
no.
myself. I'm Shifty, an operator from the Central Government's Intelligence Division. Nice to meet you.
It's not me.
Nice
It's
to meet you
Shifty.
too,
I'm
Shifty.
disappointed. I'm a failure.
I'm seeing a few faces that don't belong to Wardress, at least according to the database. Since you mentioned this operation involves a few secret agents,
Is
I won't
Uni
ask any
like
questions.
dead on paper?
That's very considerate of you.
Or do they just not recognize
briefed
Uni
me on
because
the
she
situation.
has a mask now?
You all escaped from inside Gluttony.
No need to answer that.
And now you're
Doesn't
planning
seem
to
to matter
track
too
it
much.
down in order to rescue the pilgrim that's still inside. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Is there any way we could receive support from the central government?
That would be somewhat difficult. Unless Gluttony poses a direct threat to the central government, they've decided not to actively pursue it.
So you mean they're just leaving it alone?
I figured that's the conclusion they'd reach.
It is very difficult to tell.
May I ask why they decided on that course of action?
Probably because they haven't found a way to eliminate it yet.
You think so?
Of course. After it swallowed the AA pillar like it was nothing, we've been at a loss as to how to take it down as well. We haven't come up with any definite way to destroy Gluttony. At least, not at the moment.
We did think of attempting an extermination operation by deploying an elite combat squad from the Ark, the counter squad. However, given that the Ark has recently suffered a large-scale attack, it was decided that reinforcing the Ark's defenses
My brain
was
had to
a top
remember that they're not
priority.
talking about the Ava
As far
event
as I know, our current
that I
strategy is
just
to
did.
refrain from proactive engagement.
It's probably
I
something
see.
in the actual story
I
that I'm
suppose
missing.
that means we don't know of any way to restrain Gluttony either.
Siren.
Actually, that's not entirely true. It's far from exact, but,
There's a way?
well,
We have found a way to damage it. The only thing is that the method is rather extreme, and it requires a big sacrifice.
Okay.
As such, we've designated it as unviable.
When you say sacrifice, what do you mean?
Yeah, what kind of sacrifice?
Worry off
Someone
screen.
has to enter through Gluttony's mouth and plant this onto its core.
Fauna takes out a glass container filled with a crystal and
Are
batteries.
those crystals?
Or crystals and batteries.
E2 crystals, to be precise, harvested from the crystal region. They have a unique property where they absorb electrical energy upon contact. They then continue to expand until all energy is depleted. They are dangerous to Nikkes as well as raptures. Unless sealed within glass, like so, it will instantly consume anything it touches.
If we're able to plant that onto Gluttony's core...
Yes. No matter how adept that creature
Okay,
is at
can I
absorbing and discharging
sacrifice
energy,
Mori? She's willing to.
there
She
would
thinks
be
she's
no way for it
useless.
to counteract a parasitic organism attached directly to its own core. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, I'm positive this could take it down.
Then what are we waiting for?
I couldn't say comment on
Gluttony
the
isn't
crystal
simply going
region
to
or
sit
whatever.
still
I
and let us
haven't
plant this on
gotten
it.
to there in the story.
That's why
Maybe it
this
has some
method was
complicated
deemed
name, and that's just how they
infeasible.
shortened it.
Precisely. There had never been a recorded case of anyone escaping from gluttony after being consumed by it. But then you guys showed up. You all came shooting back up out of gluttony like some kind of miracle.
But that's all it is. A miraculous fluke, yes, but a fluke nonetheless. If you were to go back inside, the chances of coming out alive are still close to 0. Even with that pilgrim still being inside the beast. If something were to go wrong during your attempted entry, we would have no safeguards in place to respond to such a situation.
Right. If its mouth closes before you're all the way inside, or if the silver liquid touches you, you'd melt instantly.
I'll do it.
This isn't a decision you should make lightly.
I'm not making it lightly. I told you. It doesn't matter what happens to me. I want to save her. So I'll do it.
Mori.
I can do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I want my
In
Siren.
that case,
Mori's new.
there
Let's
are
throw
two
her under the
remaining
bus.
uncertainties. A method to lure gluttony,
The wheels on the bus
and a
go
way to keep
round
its
and
mouth
round,
open and
round
hold it in
and
place.
round and round.
If we can find answers to those two quandaries, it would go a long way to ensuring the operation is successful.
By the
A way to
hierarchy
hold
of
it in
things,
place.
pilgrims are supposed to be better,
You
right?
don't have any ideas at all?
No, we haven't come up with a solution for that yet. That's another reason why this operation was never attempted.
I see.
I have no
Okay.
regrets.
That should be enough information to go on.
Does that mean?
Yes. Let's go save Siren. Thank you both for your help. We will think of the rest ourselves.
Understood.
And then Blue is the bus driver. And we're gonna reverse that shit. Alright. So. Whoop. Everyone's all like in tandem over here, and I'm just like, nah. I can't even shoot. They're too efficient. Alright.
It's already over? That's a shame. It felt good.
Oh dear. Her voice line's got a little saucier too. Granted, I don't ever use her, so I don't know how saucy they were to begin with. Wheels over the ponds go round and round. Nah, game's fine. Game's fine. Boop. Sorry, there is something just stuck on my jacket I'm trying to get. Reclamation site 01 indoors.
How in the world can we hold gluttony in place?
Mori, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
Remember how you told us you were willing to do anything?
Yes. I'll do anything you
Oh,
tell me
this-
to. Just say the word.
Then,
What are these botany?
could you perhaps lend me your phone for a moment?
Huh? My phone?
Yeah. I need it.
That's it? Why do you make it sound so serious? I was bracing myself for something big.
Sorry. You seemed awfully tense, so I wanted to lighten the mood. Don't you feel a bit more relaxed now?
Yeah, sure. I'm positively stress-free.
Like, you're
Anyway,
not
here.
helping, Mori. And the Mori bus goes round
What
and
do you
round
need it
as she
for
hands
anyway?
over herself.
I really don't know anyone who could help us.
There's someone. Someone very powerful.
Is it me?
I know someone like that?
You certainly do. She sent you to us.
Oh, Sue. No,
Hold on.
not Suan,
Are
that
you-
Jean lady.
I'm going to contact her. Is that okay?
Yes, it's okay. You don't
Suan's
have to keep
sister.
asking for my permission. I told you, I'm willing to go through anything and everything. So hurry up
Do you have
and
games
do
on
it.
your phone? Let me check.
Thanks, Mori. I'll be right back.
You're not doing it here?
I think I'll need a little privacy for our conversation.
Oh my god, real quick. So I went and got my nails done like super quick because I accidentally broke a whole bunch of them in my sleep. They're like, oh, what is it? Like I'm a turbine basically in my sleep. I just sit there and it's Jean. Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. But anyway, I broke my nail in my sleep, so I got my nails done so that way they don't break as easily for a little bit. They can actually grow. And one of the people's that was there's daughter had a tablet, and I was listening to it. Brain rot is for real though. She had the tablet and I was like listening to it, and it was like almost like a new video about every 7 to 10 seconds. But it sounded like it was all the same video that was going. It was awful. Like I don't know how people are gonna be in the future when it comes to like brain rot and attention spans and all that. It's if that's what our kids are being subjected to. I don't have kids, I don't know, but like just like having a video that just changes every couple of seconds was super weird. It was like I was hearing Lady Gaga, and then it went to Chicken Jockey, and then it went to Chicken Jockey, and then went to some, I think, a Mr. Beast video thing, and then went to another like AI voice thing. Like I didn't see any of this, but it was like and like I could kind of keep track with it a little bit of like, okay, this is a game show. Okay, now it's going to some other meme thing. Okay, now we're back to some song, and then it was just but every 7 to 10 seconds. I was like, this is insane. So yeah, anytime, like any one time someone's like, you got games in your phone, I'll be like, delete them. Just delete them. I don't care. Oh, quick, order 5,000 pizzas from her phone. I mean, girl's broke, right? She can handle it. But oh, just so small soapbox. I was just listening to that today, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't. Like, when I feel bad for not being able to concentrate, it's because I'm trying to focus on something for 30 minutes. Oh no, they fired Dakota Kai? That's the Australian lady, right? Like, did they actually fire her? Or did she just break her something so often that she couldn't work anymore? And they didn't renew her contract? I can't stand to watch or play anything on my phone. I'll put like I mostly listen to podcasts while I'm while I'm working. And then sometimes I'll put something that's like 30 minutes up on my TV while I'm doing something else. That's usually how I kind of watch my TV shows. Ah, she was released. Okay. Yeah, I know she was breaking something pretty constantly. So that doesn't surprise me that she's just not able to renew her stuff. We haven't seen her in so long too. It makes sense. But yeah, brain rot sucks. Attention spans. I feel bad for not having a 30-minute attention span. Like, reading documents and stuff that are like pages and pages long and be like, God, I don't want to sit here and read this. Makes me feel bad. Granted, if I go into a book, I can read that, like, if I'm actually interested, usually at 45 minutes before I'm like, okay, I'm done. My brain's done. Which is why I don't finish any of my books, because I can only read them for like 45 minutes at a time. That's what I should do. I'm going on a trip next week. I should pack all my books. Those shouldn't take too much space. All right. Proceeding.
Uni, will you stay with Mori for a moment?
Also, if you, just as a general, if you don't want me to read it out loud, don't say it. I'm gonna read it.
It won't take long.
Hi, Game.
What's wrong, Uni? Do you not want me to go? I'm sorry, but I really must go. I have something to discuss with this individual.
Q?
I think they may have a solution to our problem. They should know a way for us to keep gluttony momentarily in check. Or, in other words, a perfect way for me to utilize my power.
We know she got
So,
overspec.
Could you stay with Mori?
Do we
for a
know
moment?
why she's overspec?
I'll
Mihara
be
stands
right
up.
back.
And she walks outside, leaving Uni behind. Mihara seems to have come to some momentous decision. And the fact that Uni doesn't know what it is or how to stop it terrifies her.
Are you okay, Uni?
Then Uni turns around and glares at Mori.
Uni?
Staring at the one she believes is the cause of all of this, Uni is overcome by inexplicable impulse. Oh dear, what's going on? Mihara walks down the hallway, gripping Mori's phone. Oh dear.
Maybe contacting this person isn't the right choice. No. I need to settle this once and for all. Even if only for Uni's sake. I can't keep living in the dark, constantly under threat. I can't protect anyone like this. I can't save anyone. I can't achieve anything. It'll end up just like before. I'll only end up full of sorrow. I need power. I need to get stronger. Let's do this.
Tripping. All right, Mihara unlocks Mori's phone to make a call.
A message.
Mihara opens Mahari's blah blah. Knock knock, Mori. How is your task coming along? The deadline is quickly approaching, and I haven't heard from you. I clearly saw that the calling signal was activated. Why hasn't there been a report? Ah, are you dead perhaps? How tragic. No. I'm still alive. Wow, still alive and kicking, are you? Excellent. It's nice to meet you, Eugene. Did you hit your head or something? Don't recognize me? You're right, I did hurt my head. I can't recall if I've ever seen you before. So allow me to introduce myself once more. Nice to meet you. I'm Mihara. My oh my. Now things are starting to get interesting. Can we have a little talk? Sure, why not? I'll contact you later. I'll be waiting. Okay. Virgil PTSD?
Don't wrinkle
Oh
my
no.
clothes.
I hope not. I hope not. Is that DMC Virgil, I'm assuming?
More and more excited.
They're
just
so
got
far
hit.
away.
It felt good.
Yes, DMC Virgil. Oh no. Part of me really wants to get into those and play them, even if they
It's
are
already
corny.
over?
But the gameplay's
That's a
got to be
shame.
fun. The gameplay
It
has to be
felt good.
super fun. You're gonna do some pulls. After I do this next one, I think I'm gonna do a couple rolls and stuff. I take it in Mihara, but I still have my free pulls and stuff to do.
Well, hello there. Can you hear me?
It's part of what makes them great. The corniness is part of the charm. Yeah, but they still have to play well. They have to play well still. Like, I really enjoyed the DMC remake. I've heard good and bad, and after watching the Netflix show, I realized why the DMC remake was so like weird, I guess. Just because like after watching the show I was like, oh, these names are familiar, and I reread the recap of the reboot that they did, and I was like, oh, that's why people probably hated it, is because it's the same principle, but it's a completely different like setting, and that threw me off. You can skip 2, but 1 is old but very cool for its time. Yeah, I'm so back and forth. I might have like oops all DMC month or something. I don't know. I know that they just did. Are they planning on doing a 6th one? If they do, I'll definitely have to pick it up. Because that's what I've been doing, it seems like lately. Is there's a new game that I haven't played, so I just go through and play all the old ones. That's what I do with Doom. I'm planning on doing it with Borderlands. Granted, Borderlands I played, but it's been a hot minute, so go refresh on those maybe. Or just sit down, Bear, and like, Bear, read me a fairy tale and tell me the lore of Borderlands, because I don't remember. Except vaults are money. What is this music? It's like Italian circus? And of course now it's not doing it anymore. Y'all be ready? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, worst case, it'd be Bear story time. Like, spin me a yarn. Oh, this is her theme? Okay. A 6th game may be in the works, but I wouldn't wait for an announcement. It would be more of even if there's a tease. Even if there's a tease, I can start, like, doing that. Also has the song that goes, the time has come, and so have I. Ew. Ew. Just they memed into oblivion. Why is she staring at us lewdly? She's actually staring at the other lady, really. And besides, she's dressed like that. You kind of just assume she's gonna stare at us lewdly. All right. Oh, this is not bad. I actually kind of dig this part. Okay. Anyway. Whoop.
Yes, I can hear you.
What? I was listening to the music.
Pleasure.
That's right. Nice to meet you.
Wow, you really don't remember. I guess your last memory wipe was the one that finally stuck.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, she's been through a
I
couple.
figured since you were hanging out with Uni with an explosive collar of your own strapped on, you must have retained some of your old memories, but apparently not. What a shame.
Yes, it would have been nice if I remembered. Then I would have known about you much earlier.
Aw, how nice of you. However, I don't see Mori. You didn't off her, did you?
She's such a nice kid. How could I kill her? She's somewhere safe, resting.
Ah, I see. If she isn't dead, why isn't she the one contacting me? Apparently she's not as afraid of being disposed of as I thought.
What did you say?
Didn't she tell you? If she doesn't report back with her findings on my little experiment, she's headed for the scrap heap. I assumed you knew everything since you're contacting me on her phone. Looks like I was wrong again.
Again.
This is my first time hearing all this.
Well then, this is quite a pickle. I'm rather curious to hear about the outcome of the experiment. Perhaps I should ask you how it went?
If I tell you, what's in it for me?
Look at the little negotiator.
Oh, I
You're a
absolutely
cheeky
agree.
one. What do you want?
It's almost like a
It's a big
morbidly
ask.
curious type of sinister,
Is
though,
that
it
okay?
seems like.
Hearing you out doesn't cost me anything.
All right, then I'll get to it. Stop this calling signal experiment on Uni.
I'd rather not.
Stop meddling in Mori's life and spare her.
I'll consider it.
And one more thing.
More? Aren't you the greedy one?
Help me become stronger. That's everything.
I mean, she's not yet.
Now that's an interesting proposal. But it's a rather steep price to pay simply to satisfy my own curiosity.
Well, now I'm required to go Gamba for her outfit, so it like cosmetically makes sense.
I wanted from the ones up for disposal. Why should I go through all this trouble of dealing with you instead?
How about this? I'll be the one to undergo the experiment. Not Uni. Does that sweeten the deal?
Do you even know what kind of experiments I'm conducting?
You're inserting a rapture core inside a Nikke. Isn't that it?
Oh. Is that why she changes?
There are 2 cores inside Uni.
2 cores? What are you talking about? How do you know that?
When you were all falling, do you remember how I caught you with my bubbles?
Yes.
When someone enters my bubble, I can learn a lot about them. That's how I found out. Uni was used as a test subject infused with a rapture.
Okay.
She now carries 2 cores inside her.
And are you saying one of those cores is...
Yes. I believe it belonged to a rapture.
a rapture core? So that's why she reacted the way she did to the calling signal.
I believe that is the reason why. Yes. Right now, at least, the Nikke core is dominant. That allows for Uni's consciousness to maintain control over her body. But hearing the calling signal seems to activate the rapture core.
I love her though.
Continual exposure to it could cause the rapture instincts to take her over completely. For someone like Uni, whose external body has been fused with a rapture, her identity as a Nikke could become even more unstable. You must be careful.
I'll keep that in mind. Judging by your expression, I'd say I'm on the mark.
You're something else. You know that? How did you know?
Sorry, it's a secret.
Come now, give me just a little tease.
Do we have a deal or what?
Well, it is an enticing proposal. All of my previous test subjects were Nikke's about to be scrapped. With you, I'd have a chance to implant a rapture core into someone special. A Nikke who was handcrafted by my adorable little sister, piece by piece. Uni's external body had already been fused with rapture parts, so it was already an alternative experiment in many ways.
Okay.
When the magic
We'll have to get to
squad
that.
was corrupted, I wondered if I could potentially find a use for them. But then, much to my disappointment, they were healed. After Uni, I didn't expect another opportunity like this to come along.
I'm glad that you're satisfied.
I certainly am. I had no idea such interesting Nikkes existed. I feel like I've been missing out. If I'd known about you earlier, I would have taken you in back when you got shot in the head.
If you'd done that, then this moment wouldn't be possible, would it?
Fair point.
I have so much I've missed out on. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Why are you so willing to subject your body to my experiments? You had 3 requests. Is that really everything?
Yes, that's everything.
Now that I think about it, your requests seem rather modest. Why do you want to become stronger? Do you find you're somehow lacking when it comes to eliminating raptures?
I want to take down gluttony.
Ah, gluttony! Yes, that would be an impossible task in your current state. It is officially classified as a tyrant class, but in actuality it's far beyond that. There's a reason it's named after a cardinal sin. But didn't you receive a new body recently?
Yes, but I lack the ability to fully utilize its power.
In other words, you lack talent.
I figured if anyone would have a solution,
There's so many
it would
like
be
tidbits here that I'm missing out
You
on.
figured right.
I'm sure it's all related.
If you undergo the same experiment Uni did, you will definitely become stronger. So that problem will resolve itself automatically. However, that means one of your wishes would have been granted without any real input from
Juan?
me. In that case, we'll say that I owe you one. You can come to me with a request later, and I'll grant it.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. You, of all people, should know that implanting a rapture core onto a living Nikke is akin
Yes, because
to a
after this, we're doing
death
some Gamba
sentence.
before we continue the story.
If
Is
you
that
want
what
to
you mean,
back
Bear?
out, now's your last chance.
I've already gone through 2 memory wipes, and I'm walking around with a bomb strapped to my neck. I'm getting used to living life on the edge.
That may be so, but carrying 2 cores around is a different kind of thrill altogether.
It's no different from the pain I've had to endure up to this point.
So she would be the third one that I'm
Alright,
aware of
fine.
with double cores.
If that's what you really want. I'll stop playing around with the calling signal. I'll also give you what you want when it comes to that incubator friend of yours. As for the strength you desire, I will put it within your grasp.
Thank you.
But I get something in return. You're now my test subject for life. I get to do whatever I want to you, and you're expected to grin and bear it. Got that?
Yes. Understood.
Good. I
It
think
would be
you're
the
officially
BDSM
fit for
people
my
that are like
experimenting
experimenting
table.
the shit out of.
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
We drove them away!
Just a moment. I'll clean my glass.
All right. I think.
Let's get back to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
Yes. All right. I wonder if the area has changed.
I hate her. She's been following us ever since we left the Ark. There's so much terror in her eyes.
Uni?
And yet she still came here with the intent of ruining me and Mihara.
Oh.
She activated that calling signal and made me suffer. She almost got Mihara killed. If Siren wasn't there, I would have killed Mihara with my own hands. I'll never forgive her for that.
Uni?
She's in a monologue. Leave her alone. Mori steps back. Uni walks
This
towards
girl
Mori.
tried to put Mihara in danger. She's put strange thoughts into Mihara's mind. She's put Mihara in danger. I can't forgive her. I won't forgive her.
Stay back, Uni.
Lunch? Ah. Uni reaches out and grabs Mori's neck.
I must kill her. She put Mihara in danger. She's trying to kill Mihara. She killed Mihara. She's the most despicable thing there is. She's like me.
Uni's eyes start to glow red. Oh, that's not good.
I'm sorry.
And then tears start to flow from Mori's eyes.
I know you won't forgive me.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
I know I don't deserve forgiveness,
I said I don't want to hear it.
but you have to let me save Siren. Once I've saved her, then you can... then you can kill me!
And then tears from Mori eyes fall onto Yuri's hand.
Please,
She's like, ew, cuties.
I'm begging you.
Please, I'm begging you. I know what those words mean. They're the words spoken when you desperately want to save someone precious to you. When you want to help them so badly, but you're powerless. And so all you can do is beg. Beg and speak desperate, pleading words. I understand, but I don't want to. I hate that she's like me in this way. I hate that she thinks the same way I do. I can't kill her.
Yuri loosens her grip on Mori and Mori collapses to the ground. Yuri slumps to the ground.
Uni. I'm sorry. Sorry for putting you through this. For putting you and Mihara in harm's way again.
I know you are.
I still want to save her. She's the first person to ever be kind to me. And I loved it. I don't want to lose her or that feeling no matter what.
I understand.
I know that you feel the same way about Mihara. And yes, despite me knowing that, I'm still making you go out and put yourselves in danger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so selfish. But I want to save her. I'm sorry.
I know it all too well. How it feels to know affection for the first time. And how it feels when you lose it. I know that sorrow, that ache. I understand why Mihara wants to help her. To be honest, I also think we should save Siren. That's why I can't find it in myself to despise her fully.
That's why we rolled the bus over Mori. And now Yuni's crying.
But I'm scared. I'm terrified. Terrified of losing Mihara again.
I'm sorry.
The Mori bus goes round and round, round and round, round and round. Two broken hearts sit together across from one another. Each understands the other more than anyone else ever could. Each feels sorry for the other, and both are afraid of losing what is most precious to them. And so they sit together and they cry. They just have a good cry about
Sorry
it.
to keep you guys waiting.
And then Mihara comes in and they're just crying. Yuni senses strange vibes coming from Mihara.
Huh? What's wrong? Is something on your mind?
Yuni shakes her head.
What are those marks on Mori's neck?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, nothing.
We were testing something
I just bumped into a wall.
with your neck.
Isn't that right, Uni? Isn't that right?
Well, I think something happened. But whatever it was, it seems like you two have resolved it. So, I won't press.
I appreciate it. Anyways, what took you so long? Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. I just found a way to become stronger, that's all.
What do you mean by that?
Knock knock.
Excuse me.
Ah.
Oh, wow. We were about to make our way over to you. I appreciate you coming to us.
I think we can skip the small talk. Here.
Anna hands Mori a glass jar containing crystals and
These
batteries.
are the E2 crystals for the operation.
Okay.
As I mentioned, they absorb electrical energy and are incredibly dangerous. For Nikke's, even the slightest physical contact with these crystals will cause the body to be corrupted. Do not ever take them out of the jar, under any circumstances. If by any chance you do accidentally come into contact with the crystals,
You're dead.
you must immediately shut down the power to that area of your body to prevent it from spreading. Understood?
Got it.
Mihara,
Yes?
everything is riding on this. Failure isn't an option.
I owe you, Mana.
If you want to repay me, come back alive. All of you. I'll be waiting.
We'll come back. No matter what.
Fizzle, what the hell's cooking? The sound of something melting. Oh no. How's Siren doing? The sound of something boiling. The sound of flowing liquid. Amidst those countless sinister sounds, Siren opens her eyes. Beyond the thinning bubble lies a crimson ocean, and inside that lies Gluttony's course, staring back at her. All right. That is a perfect time to... Did you realize what he did? That's funny. She's been 8 this entire time. If that's what you mean. All right. How about some light gamba? Some very light gamba. No. There's other ways out. There's other ways out. Don't be lied to. So, 2 of these. Right. One more. Sorry, I thought I heard a weird sound. All right, both my kitties are alive. I don't know. I don't know what that was. All right. Whoop. Are you not having good pulls, game? Like, shift up, please. So 4 of these. Ooh, that's a bad one. I don't think I've ever had one that's all blue like that before. Like, ever. That's bad. Is it you, Stone? Are you the one making that? Oh, okay. All right. Why'd you clip that? Oh my god. That's rarer than getting a gold? Oh no. That's not good. Yeah, you're welcome. On my all blue roll was so you could have her. Blue for the blue. That's not what we're doing here. That'd be so, oh, that would be so sad if I just had an all blue people run. Think about challenge. He did siphon my bunny luck. It's fine. It's fine. I think that's my last one. Nope, one more. Ah. Bop, 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 bop. Come on, let's go. The blue man pull. Oh, first one. And it's a pilgrim. What the fuck? Modernia, Modernia. Cindy?
Who do you think is the most beautiful person in the world?
Okay.
You need to answer, for I already know.
I don't need another Drake. I am set up to have a completely maxed out Drake. God damn. Okay. I can't be upset with that. Okay. My daily free one. Nope, nothing on this one. What do you mean I deserve the villain? I don't deserve that. All right, some light Mihara ones. I don't want to go too crazy with that Stellar Blade mashup coming up. This sea leader puddle. All right, and we do one from this way. Oh! Yeah, I already ticketed her. But if I do 20 rolls, I get that free gift. Just because.
Nice to meet you. What are your orders? Your orders, please.
So I said light. It'd be light. Besides, I got a gold one at the very end.
Don't you know?
Hey, look, see? See? I got her.
Between pleasure and pain.
No, I'm not doing 4 anymore. No.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, that was a really hard getting off the chair.
Soldier OW, at your service.
Don't
what
you
I
know?
got.
There's a fine line between pleasure and pain.
What I
This
get,
shot
what
make
I
you
get,
stronger.
what I get. No, we're not. You guys are bad mods. You're bad influences. Tetra, okay. Whoops. Whoops. Prima.
Introductions? No need.
Yeah, we're not going to that. I got Sleepy Grill.
Entire. Take as much time as you like. I see you're a man of taste.
And go here. My purple, that's usually a yellow. Ah, it's actually a purple. Does that mean my yellows are gonna actually be yellows? They are. I got a crust. Have a good evening. All right. Now we have costume gacha. We have costume gacha. All right. Yes, we were gambling. We were gambling. Now we're gonna do roulette gambling here in a second.
I have become more beautiful.
You guys are such bad influences.
Phew.
That's it? That's all you say? That's all you got to say? Okay.
Wow! I feel like I'll be able to make more dishes than ever!
She has little bunny rolls in her thingy.
I'll try and get stronger so I can protect you.
That was like really rushed. There we go. This one. Okay. I need to apply for a loan? No. Denied.
Come and make a fortune.
We need 30 subs before you can start doing that. We're only halfway there. Take it out of your paycheck? No! That's like illegal, isn't it?
Hope you get a lot of mileage out of it.
No! I'm not taking it out of his
Discounts.
either!
Don't miss 'em.
But it's that meme where it's like, wait, we get paid? The plan is eventually.
Hope you get a lot of mileage out of it.
I just realized you have to put money in to get these, don't you? There's no way to get fancy stuff. All right. It's time to make really bad decisions, guys. And you can if you nail the purple on the first two and an orange. Ah, damn, that's really okay. I was wondering how that worked, but I guess it makes sense. I did this earlier, but I restarted. Okay, I was gonna say I restarted my computer, so it probably isn't. Remember. You were shocked? That's why I was like, there's no yellow there. But if you have to get the two other purples, that makes sense. Really low attempt. No, low chance. Not low attempt, low chance. I was distracted, I'm sorry. So I just happened to hit enough blues, so the yellow one's now there. Okay.
Come and make a fortune. They're offering great discounts. Don't miss them.
He hates me. She just fucking hates me. Just admit it. It's probably like, hey, there's some suspicious activity on your account. You sure are gambling a lot. I don't have a swipe emote yet. Soon, though. And all the gamble music's there, so it works.
Come and make a fortune.
You made me think. You made me hope. Okay, so now it's not like I have a third chance, technically. They're just not, they don't want to believe in the bun saving money. Cocomeme.png. I don't know what you're talking about. Do, 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 do. Okay, they gave me a 6th chance. Not this one.
We're offering great discounts. Don't miss them.
You're a jerkus. I feel like I've gone max on every single outfit. You know? I feel like I never get it before I have to buy out. I'm sure someone could review the tape, but I feel like that's happened every time that I actually go for an outfit. Is it like, no, you will go on the you'll get it on the very last one, you stupid bunny. Dumb bun commences. For the love of God, please. Please?
Hope you get a lot of mileage out of it.
I was hoping it would just beep beep a few more times. Why does it hate me? Why does it hate me? It's so mean! We want the one gold triangle, and then we get a very saucy outfit out of it. Because they have gambas. They have some outfits. Not very many, but some outfits. This is one of them where you have to gamble for it. This is the most convoluted and confusing gambling that, yeah. I don't like I saw them when I went to Vegas, a few years ago. I'm not a fan of the digital slot machines. I'm a fan of more of like the tactile, like original looking ones that you actually have to physically like pull and you can see like the motors going and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna we are examining this outfit once I get it. Because by golly, 100%, watch me fucking mess this up too. Physical feels better. I gambled once.
A lot of mileage out of it.
I won $20 and then lost $40, which is fine. I know what I was getting into. Bear, on the other hand, put in $20 and then won $100. On top of getting refunded his $20. I was very upset with Bear. And that's just Bear's luck in general. His luck is to spite me. That is just his luck. If I want to get something, such as this outfit, for instance, he will get it immediately. And then I will have to sit there and cry about it because I won't get it. Because I think that's because like, this for instance, Bear's like, oh yeah, you got it in like 2 rolls. Like, what? No, I had to go max out for this one. And then like I had my Fate Grand Order. I call her my salty maid. It's Rider Saber Alter. I guess it wouldn't be Saber, but it'd be Rider Alter Ultria. And he kept getting her, and I had to spend. This is not good for me to say. I think I spent I saved up $300 to get her, and out of that $300 did not get her. It was the worst. I don't want to remember how much I spent, but I can tell you I saved up $300 specifically to roll for her and did not get her in that $300. I was very upset. Meanwhile, me and Bear were like rolling side by side on my couch in my living room, and I think he got like 2 of her in that time frame. I was pissed. That is Bear's luck. Bear's luck isn't to benefit himself. He needs to convince me to want something, and then he will get it immediately. And then when I want to actually get it, I will have to go to the ends of the earth to get it. That's the luck that we have. If I don't give 2 fucks about what I'm rolling for, I get it immediately. You got her 3 times. I quit telling you after you glared at me after the second one. Exactly. Exactly. I saved $300. Didn't get her. You got her 3 fucking times in that time frame. I was so upset with you. But that's how our luck goes. If I don't care, I will get it. If I care, Bear will get 3 of them. I'm throwing things on my desk. I really shouldn't be. But it makes me so angry. Anyway. Hello? Oh, I didn't mean to apply it. Oh, jeez.
Harder. Just a bit harder.
Pardon? I didn't mean to apply it. But we're here now, I guess. Didn't know you could do that. Oh god.
Harder. Just a bit harder.
All right then. All right.
Harder.
No, I need out. Oh, I need to take that off. I don't want. The last thing I need to be is at the doctor's office, and that happened. Where are you? Off. No, I replaced Cindy with Siren. So no, that's fine. Because Siren actually has Cindy's music. And then her. There we go. What's her normal line?
I think these changes in my body have made me more sensitive.
I'm sorry.
Now I can enjoy even deeper sensations.
I don't mean to make you guys look at this, but look at her having a turn. Her right personality when I click on her. Hang on.
So this is what it feels like to be shackled.
They leave marks.
I think these changes in my body have made me more sensitive. Now I can enjoy even deeper sensations.
Her hip too?
So this is what it feels like to be shackled.
Oh, okay.
I think these changes in my body have made me more sensitive. Now I can enjoy even deeper sensations.
All right.
When are you finally going to let go of your reservations and let me enjoy this fully? Still too weak. Can't you do it a little harder?
I like the nylon sound that they did. I know it's like, that's not like a sexy, I mean, it might be a sexy thing, I don't know, but I really like the fact that they added that in there.
When are you finally going to let go of your reservations and let me enjoy this fully?
Sorry. That's just like those are like the weird little things that really grab my attention, the like detail that these guys do.
Still too weak. Can't you do it a little harder?
But it's equipped. So I can get the spicy lines. I think I've got her to bond like 3? 2. I've got her to 2 so far. Do the lines change as you bond them? I had no idea if that's the case. Spartan, I would have no idea. Oh my god. I always rip my nylon stockings just walking around in them by accident. That just never crosses my mind. I'd probably would be upset with whoever would do those, but I'm sure that's a thing. Sydney's 10, right? Probably not here, right? You probably mean like voice lines here.
With you by my side, I'm shining brighter than ever.
Oh!
With you by my side, my prince, I will become a presence most dazzling to you. I shall become even more beautiful. With my glass slippers on, I will stride forward. Even after midnight, I will continue to shine. And it's all because of these glass slippers you gave me.
Okay, okay. Wow. For science.
I want to have even more conversations with you.
Hold up. We're on a science experiment real quick before we go back to the story.
I think I've become accustomed to these things. Unless it's a stronger stimulus, my body won't even react anymore. My body has become quite sensitive. Please, keep going. I've never met someone I could speak with so easily. Let's talk all night. The way you're looking at me, it's like you want to devour me. If you're going to make a move, take it slow and savor every moment.
Oh, goddamn. All right. Oh, I didn't realize she sweats too. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that has like arm and like leg straps. Okay.
I've never met someone I could speak with so easily. Let's talk all night.
I need to go roll more coffees. I'll be right back. I will always regret that I wasn't playing at the time to get Naked King.
These clothes carry with them the hope of the subjects. You said you can't see my clothes that well? That is because you are not perceiving them properly. Chime said that with this, I have truly become a king. Do you also see it that way?
I think Bear says it's 12 and up, and they really stretch that. They really, really stretch it. All right. Back to the story bits. Yeah, I think that's what Bear said. It's something with Google ratings that's 12 and up. Yeah, they and of course they're reviewed and stuff, and that's just what it is. Bear's like, they should just go ahead and make it 17 and up, and I'm like, I think they just like skirting the line, like to make it acceptable.
It's okay. I'm not scared anymore.
I think they just find it super fun. Oh wait, I need to go to the shop first. I don't have any energy.
I know I'll never see them again.
I wish they'd go all the way and just make it M.
I'm sorry.
It's very implied language, yes. We're gonna do one at a time. So I know that there's that other one, but we'll come back for it.
I must succeed.
The bubble tree!
For everyone's sake.
Hang on, my little kitten is like wanting my attention. Not the worst thing, but he's exceptionally good. No, Molly. Come on, let's go. Horrible. The other kitten is here, but it's not. Alright. You're back. We're back. Ooh. Slowly. Gradually. I do wish that little sleepy animation was a little bit quicker. Alright, enter. Now you guys get to see Mihara butt. Little Mermaid senses it immediately.
I've been discovered.
Oh.
Gluttony knows I've been hiding the AA pillar from it. The bubble barrier is thinner than before. Probably because I condensed some of the bubbles around the AA pillar. That must have made it easier to detect.
That sucks. The bubble ignites as it touches the seawater. Droplets rush out to repair the crumbling bubble wall. Silver liquid seeps through the gaps that can't be repaired in time.
You really want to eat this, don't you?
Siren tightly embraces the encased AA pillar and gazes at Gluttony's core.
You can't have it. I don't care how much you glare at me. I'm not handing it over. I won't let you have it. My bubbles will dissolve the energy, and it will disappear.
Oh no, why she's coughing? Searing pain courses through Siren's entire body from her fingertips to her toes. At the same time, bubbling sensation surges within her.
I'm reaching my limit, and I'm starting to feel the side effects from the bubbles.
Side effects?
For long, my entire body will be turned into liquid metal. Ew.
As her vision gradually fades, Siren wonders. If she closes her eyes, how many more times will she be able to open them?
No, not yet. I can't stop now. Not until all this energy is depleted.
Desperately embracing the immense energy to keep it from escaping, Siren closes her eyes again. And then Mihara and Unit track Gluttony's movements. I don't know. Along the way, they encounter rapture after rapture. Time and time again, they take them down. And then relocate Gluttony's trail and press forward. It is Mori's first true skirmish with a raptor, entirely unlike her previous encounters with them. In the past, she had only caught glimpses of the raptors while fleeing with support squads. But this is something else altogether, and altogether more terrifying. It feels as if raptors could end her life at any moment with a single attack. Her wounds accumulate and wear her down. So many times she wants to collapse, to run away. She wants nothing more than to dig a hole in the ground and hide. But each time Mori thinks of this, she clenches her teeth. And then she thinks about the two others whom she dragged into this. She thinks about Uni's eyes filled with tears and terrified of losing Mihara, and Mihara's relentless efforts to grant her wish. Of Siren, who'd sacrificed herself in order to save everyone, and has now trapped herself inside Gluttony, facing her imminent doom. Mori thinks about every word Siren has said, every affectionate gesture she had ever shown her. As she recalls all this, Mori rejects her fear. She'd force herself up again, force her feet to move forward. And she tightens her grip on her gun even though she wants to grab a shovel and dig. On and on she runs without any concept of day or night until
I'm
finally...
not seeing a trail anymore. Gluttony must be close.
We are just one step away from the place where Siren is waiting.
We finally found her.
Mihara butt. Yeah, the whole turning into liquid metal thing is weird, unless that's just something to do with her bubbles.
We can't let our conversations get interrupted.
Let's get back to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
Yeah, that works. Boop. Her bubbles are made of liquid metal. Right, but her dissolving into liquid metal is interesting.
Can I do this?
Let's go again.
Next time I'll be even faster.
Whoop. All right, there we go. I'm working on it. That's why I took out Cindy, so that way you have more of a high chance of her coming up.
Worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
Besides, you have your own if you paid for it. Oh, are you saying that from my perspective?
beach here.
Oh.
Yes.
Shut up.
This should work nicely.
Is Gluttony here?
Stop pointing out
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
It should be underground, within
You're
a 10
shaming me
kilometer
indirectly.
radius.
10 kilometers? How are we supposed to find it?
Like 3 miles.
How do
right?
you think? We need to lure it out.
But how?
Which for that thing of that
By
size,
using the
3 miles
beach
is
for
not that
starters.
far.
Setting up here will allow us to minimize the amount of raptures that could swarm us.
Then what?
Since Gluttony reacts to strong energy sources, I'd say it stands to reason that's what we have to use to lure it, don't you?
Do we have something that's capable of producing that much energy?
We do. Both of you, listen to me carefully. I'll lure out Gluttony. Uni, once I get it to stop, you need to make sure it doesn't close its mouth.
Okay.
You need to hold it open for as long as you can, however you can.
That sounds
until
like that's
Mori
not going to
and
work very
Siren
well.
are out of there. There's a chance they might not be able to escape through Gluttony's breathing hole.
Okay.
While Uni's doing that, Mori, you need to take the E2 crystals and hop inside its mouth.
Okay.
This sounds
The main
awful.
reason Siren refuses to come out is that she intends on sacrificing herself in order to eliminate the energy inside the AA pillar. In other words, if we can't convince Siren to leave of her own accord, we can't save her. That's why your role is the most crucial, Mori. Not only do you have to go back inside Gluttony and plant the E2 crystals onto its core, you also have to meet up with Siren and convince her to come out. You can do it. No, you need to do it. We came here to save a life, not to lose our own.
You're right. I have to do it. I have to save her no matter what. That's why I asked for your help.
And then Mori looks at
You
Uni
both are
and
risking your lives for my sake. I won't fail you.
You've become a real trustworthy ally, Mori.
Don't make fun of me when I'm being serious.
All right. Anyway, shall we get started?
Mihara walks forward. Yuri urgently grabs Mihara's hand.
Yes, Uni?
Yuri shakes her head at Mihara. Though she can't explain why, her instincts are telling her to stop Mihara.
Uni.
Yuri shakes her head desperately, pleading for Mihara not to go through with this.
It's okay. I would never leave you behind. We promised each other that we would truly see each other, that we would feel each other's pain, and that we would atone for our sins together. I haven't forgotten that promise, and I intend to keep it.
Yuri and Mihara
Trust
lock
me,
eyes.
and wait. Failure is not an option.
Yuri, let's go
Thank
Mihara's
you,
hand.
Uni. I'll be back.
Mihara steps forward again, leaving Yuri behind.
Code release. Activate all cores to their limit. Initiate fusion.
Fusion.
Recognition complete. Activate all cores in body to their limit. Error.
Error? That's not
Reaction
good.
error. Fusion unsuccess. Unlock code. Deep. Activate all cores in body to their limit. Initiating fusion.
So this says, unlock deep, I am the alpha and the omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Okay. The area near Mihara's body starts to glow red.
Mihara!
Mihara curls up, unable to withstand the pain.
What did you just say? Put what where?
Mana, you did receive what I sent, didn't you?
I believe so. Are you talking about this?
Mihara points to a palm-sized black
That's
box.
it. Looks like it arrived safely. I was worried because the elevator wasn't working properly. I suppose sending something small doesn't pose any issues.
I would like you to insert this in my body.
Excuse me?
It's a special gift I prepared for Mihara. To get her stronger much more quickly. Tuck it safe and sound beside her Nikke core if you would. I would have loved to handle it myself, what with this being the first experiment and all. But as you know, I don't exactly have freedom of movement right now.
I'm still not following.
Mihara was the one who contacted me. Quite eagerly, I must say. She told me she requires additional strength in order to fight gluttony. Given that she couldn't utilize her current body's ability to its fullest, she wanted my help. And to that end, she agreed to become my test subject.
Mihara?
That's why I prepared this little doohickey for her. It's
So
quite risky,
Tetra's
to be
fashion,
sure, but if you
Elysian
want to enhance
is
Nikke's
like
abilities
military.
in one go, it's the best option available.
What's Missilis's thing again?
So it's meant to enhance Nikke's abilities. Yet you're having me insert
pharmaceutical?
it beside her core separately. Is this a rapture core?
You're looking
You're
too far
familiar
into
with
it.
the
That's
ins and outs
classified.
of Nikke bodies. I'm sure you can insert it next to her current core easily enough, right?
This is incredibly dangerous. If I insert this inside her, the Nikke core could...
Do you remember your promise from long ago? You said you would help me the next time I wanted to do something good. Well, now's that time. I can't leave the Ark at the moment. And Mihara needs to fortify her strength straight away. That leaves us with you, Mana. You're the only one who can do this.
You call inserting this inside a Nikke a good thing?
Of course. I'm giving a Nikke who wants to be stronger the power she deserves. What's more benevolent than that?
But a Nikke and Rapture Core can't exist together. You of all
I agree
people
with that
should
one.
know that a Nikke's core...
Yes, I know. Nikke cores have a barrier which prevents them from reacting with other cores. But what if you could break past that barrier?
What? Are you telling me you figured out a way? How?
Don't worry about it.
That's my little secret. If I told you, you might have to get sent somewhere awfully dangerous. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Now then, be a good girl, would you? Don't let your curiosity get the best of you. Don't peek inside the box.
He's so
and just
chatty.
put it
Let's
inside
go.
her, okay?
I want to save my girl.
Understood.
What's this barrier you're both talking about?
Nikke cores have a safety mechanism.
They don't have planes,
which
do
makes
they?
it so they can't react with other cores. Even if it's two Nikke cores in one body, it prevents them from interacting. It would also prevent Rapture cores from devouring the Nikke core. And vice versa.
You mean Nikke and Rapture cores can consume each other?
Yes, a clear example of that is core dust. It can distill a Rapture core down to its essence and use that to stimulate growth within a Nikke's own core.
Jian!
Oh, Jian.
Dear, there I go again, running my mouth. If you knew any more about this, Mihara, you'd never be allowed up on the surface again. So I'll stop there. On the other hand, it's nice knowing the stakes, don't you think?
Of course. It's important to know these things.
Now then, Mihara, once that core is implanted into your body, all the abilities you previously couldn't draw out from your body will fully awaken. If there are no changes after the surgery, then it means your body itself is defective. However, I can quite confidently say that my sister is the best of the best when it comes to building Nikkes. So I'm sure you'll become much stronger, Mihara.
There's a lake
That
up
is,
there.
if you can endure the pain. Every prior test subject has died because they couldn't withstand the pain. You, however, said you'd be willing to do anything. So I'm sure you'll be able to endure it, won't
Okay.
you?
The
Of course.
BDSM lady handle pain? Sounds great.
I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Mihara clenches her teeth. That's an image. Just as Jean warned, a pain beyond. Oh god, I was focused on like trying to say her name. Jen. It was Jen. I just picture them floating. Her giggle is so sinister. I swear. Probably. Just as Jen warned, a pain beyond anything imaginable courses through Mihara's body. Her vision repeatedly turns red, fades away, and then comes back. That's a picture. That is definitely a picture that exists. Yup.
Warning, system error. Warning, core response error. Warning, core resonance activation. Connecting code. Error. Warning, core type. Match. Error.
So they're just not
Warning,
talking?
Barrier. Reactivation required.
As a series of warning sounds and error messages flare out.
I know. You're not used to a core like this. But you've got to accept it.
Mihara closes her eyes and begins to suppress the sensations surging through her. Inside her body, near her core, is a searing heat like a blazing inferno. The conflagration expands and begins to engulf Mihara's own
Warning,
core.
Barrier. Reactivation required. Warning. Barrier. Reactivation required.
Shut up! My PC isn't this bad. Countless warning sounds echo in her head. Mihara's movements and senses and everything slowly become consumed by the fight.
If this continues, my body will...
Free? That's Mihara's body begins glowing even redder. The inside of the core boils like a massive fireball, a volcano of verge of something. As it rages on, her consciousness drifts further and further away. It's then that Mihara realizes the moment she is completely consumed by the flames, she, as she knows herself, would cease to exist. From somewhere she can't see, someone is screaming. A familiar voice cries out in agony. It screams, imploring her not to leave her behind again. Who is it? Who's calling me? Oh, she understands her now. Uni and Mihara lock eyes. Uni's eyes tremble with fear, terrified of losing Mihara once again. Her eyes beg Mihara to keep her promise. Mihara can't let those eyes be filled with despair again. Then Mihara bites down on her cheek. Harder. The sharp pain in her mouth pulls Mihara back to life. I think I misread that.
Don't worry. I'll accept it all. The pain. The sorrow. The desperation. All of it. I'll take it all in. I will never abandon you. This time, no matter what, I will bring you back on the right path. If we die together. And if we live together. I will claim this power as my own, in order to protect our bond, no matter how great the pain. I'll do this, so that no one will ever take you away from me again.
And that light begins to radiate from Mihara's body.
Mihara?
Some Kingdom Hearts shit. Purplish light, dark enough almost to be black, bursts from Mihara's core, and chain-like patterns of the same color spread all over her body. Mihara recognizes the changes in her body. She now realizes how to awaken the sensation contained within all living things, no matter how much larger her target is, no matter how overwhelmingly powerful they are, or how much pain they can endure. None of it matters anymore. So long as her foes are alive and connected to her via these chains on her body, she knows that she can now feel their pain as well. She can endure any amount of suffering they inflict upon her. Of that she is certain.
Power. My arms could be ripped off. My entire body could
No,
be
we're not
smashed
investing in
to a
any
pulp.
sensor bars.
And
I refuse.
enjoy it. There's no limit to the pain that I can now endure. How thrilling. Oh, the fun I'm going to have.
With the clinking sound of chain links, the patterns on her body fade and then disappear into her
In order
skin.
to establish a connection with these chains,
Mihara lifts the pendulum attached to the end of her whip.
all I have to do is stab the enemy with this. Siren was right. If this is the kind of ability she originally envisioned, then the sensory exchange I was capable of before could only be considered a failure.
Mihara looks at Uni and Mori, who are watching her anxiously.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I've never felt this powerful in my life. Almost omnipotent. And considering how much energy I just released, it's bound to come calling.
Oh, there's a rumbling and a tumbling.
Everyone, back up.
Butts. It's the booty game. So we got booty. Gluttony emerges from the ground. Emerges.
Now that our guest has accepted my invitation, let's go, Uni.
Mihara steps forward, resembling a female prison warden about to weave a massive prison for her
Let the
prey.
hunt begin.
Bump, 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 bump.
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
Wait, I said wait.
I'm too overpowered.
The waves have calmed. Why don't we swim towards the next story?
Next story it is. Swish. Mihara swings her whip towards Gluttony. And with a thunk, sensing the threat, Gluttony attempts to retreat downwards.
Sorry to tell you this, but you're not going anywhere.
Mihara lunges forward, striking at Gluttony with the pendulum. Gluttony twists its body and blocks the blade with
Darn, it's good at sensing danger. Maybe it knows instinctively that a hit from this is bad news.
Okay. Mihara steps back and swings the pendulum towards Gluttony once more.
Mihara, watch out for the tentacles!
Gluttony extends its tentacles towards Mihara. And then Uni grabs the tentacles. God, we have tentacles and butts right now, guys. Gluttony's tentacles writhe as if trying to escape Uni's grip. But she clenches the squirming bundle of feelers tightly and refuses to let go. With a thundering roar, a shower of splinters bursts from Gluttony's body.
Everyone, duck!
Hori fires her weapon at the shards hurling towards Mihara and Uni. Some fragments that she wasn't able to shoot fall to the ground.
Your shooting is really improved, Mori.
I still missed a few, so don't get too comfortable.
Thankfully, it's too busy digesting something to spew out that silver liquid. In that case, we've got a chance.
The whip sounds kill me. She tightens her grip on the whip and changes direction. Charges forward? This is technically changing direction. She dodges the gaping maw, attempting to eat her, and drives the pendulum into Gluttony.
Now then.
Dark purple chains, like patterns, begin to etch themselves into Gluttony's body, accompanied by a cold metallic sound. At the same time, similar patterns appear on Mihara's body.
Now that our chains are connected, why don't we swap our senses?
And the chains patterns engraved on Gluttony and Mihara's bodies glow a lambent purple? Words.
I can feel it. So this is what you're feeling. You really do have so much inside you. Then you've never felt the sensation of your own cheek being bitten down on, have you?
Oh.
Would you like me to show you?
Oh dear.
Let's enjoy this pain together.
Alright. Mihara opens wide and she bites down on the inside of her mouth. Right? Gluttony convulses as if in unbearable pain. A little awkward.
You're so spirited now. Why don't we enjoy a little more?
So I'm assuming she's beating herself up some more. Gluttony trembles violently, its teeth clattering from the agony.
Goodness. I didn't expect the pain to be so bad that you'd try to close your mouth.
My goodness, I didn't expect the
We
pain.
can't have that. Otherwise,
What?
Mori won't be able to pass through. Uni?
Uni lets go of the tentacles and quickly dashes forward. She pries open the struggling Gluttony's mouth and forces her body inside. Ooh, crunch. While bearing the weight of its descending fangs, she keeps its jaw forcibly
Uni.
open. Gluttony continues to spasm in pain. Uni uses every ounce of her strength to keep the creature's mouth open as the crushing weight of the razor-sharp teeth bears down on her.
No, your body can't handle the stress. You're incredible, Uni.
I've never really bitten the inside of my cheek before.
Mori, you have exactly 30 minutes, not a second more. After that, my sensory exchange will be severed. You've got to convince Siren before then.
30 minutes? That's all I have?
Can you do it?
Yes, I can do this.
Then go. Go and rescue Siren.
Okay.
And Mori looks at Uni. Seems to be unwilling. Hang on. Mori looks at Uni, who seems to be calling to her. Uni and Mori lock eyes. There we go.
I can't believe it. Did she just wish you good luck?
I think so. Thank you, Uni. I'll rescue Siren if it's the last thing I do.
And Mori looks ahead towards the black chasm that is Gluttony's gaping maw. Meanwhile, Uni desperately continues to keep the jaws open. Mori hurtles herself towards the creature's mouth, and the black abyss slowly draws closer to her. Suddenly, ooh, ow. Something falls at her feet. A compass and a map that guides the way to the Ark. A first aid kit to heal her wounds, a chocolate bar to keep her hunger at bay, a field shovel that she saves her skin for once. Okay. Everything that has kept her alive until now falls to the ground, and the reality she had been determined to avoid comes crashing at her head-on. Along with it, the fear of death comes crashing in. Somewhere deep inside her, a voice screams for her to stop. A part of her wants to stop right there and cry out that she can't do this. This is clearly insane. Like a suicide mission. What if Siren is already dead? What if she never realizes Mori is coming to save her? What if there's still even the tiniest bit of silver liquid left in Gluttony's throat? Or if Uni can't hold up to any longer, the mouth closes? What if Mihara collapses and can no longer restrain Gluttony?
No.
She'll die. She'll die in the most excruciating way. The life she's fought so hard to hold on to will crumble away in that instant, just like how that shovel fell to the ground. So will she be plummeted into death's cold embrace. Even so, she has to run. She must. There are people out there who have risked their lives for her. It's time for her to repay the affection she's been given. She's here to save the person who reached out and gave her the reason to live. She has to go to her. Go save Siren! Stop having a moral, life-death crisis. She pushes off the ground with all of her might, and she sends herself hurtling forward.
Siren!
Hurtling towards the lifeless abyss.
Let me tease you.
That's a line.
I can still fight.
We can't let our conversations get interrupted.
Meanwhile, Siren's over here going, Bubbles!
Yes, my voice is fine. Reloading.
Let's get back to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
I keep killing things so fast. I've not been able to do any bursts. There is a massive tremor and the Crimson Sea begins to surge violently.
Sound.
Siren lifts her head and gazes above.
Gluttony is shaking.
Siren closes her eyes and focuses on the sounds Gluttony is making. Deep vibrations reverberate throughout Gluttony's body as it tries to move.
It's as if it's fighting against something. But what?
Siren focuses even more, listening intently to the noises coming from outside. The sound of something being pierced into Gluttony's body. The agonizing cries of Gluttony as it writhes in pain.
Something is hurting it.
The sound of something blocking Gluttony's mouth. And the pitter-patter of assumably Mori running towards us.
Someone's running this way? Siren!
Siren looks up. Through the gap of Gluttony's open mouth, light pours in, and within that light, Mori is there.
Mori!
Siren frantically raises her
I
hand.
need to save her!
The bubble stretches from Siren's fingertips and wraps around Mori. Shortly after, the bubble lands on the tree.
Mori!
I really thought I was gonna die.
What are you doing here again?
Hold on.
Mori hurriedly digs through her belongings. Inside a glass bottle, the E2 crystals and the battery remain intact.
Thank goodness. I got it through safely.
Mori?
Joanne, you missed the gambling.
Siren!
That's what happened. Mori grabs Siren's arm.
Let's get out of here.
Oh?
Now I'm reading to you a fight, essentially. We had some gambling earlier.
Just don't finish too quickly. Is this one next?
Bum, 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 bum.
Let's get back to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
Now let's see if the
Let's get out of this place,
layout
Siren.
changes.
Mihara and Uni are waiting for us outside. They're keeping Gluttony from moving. We need to leave at once.
I can't. I must ensure the AA pillar's energy is completely depleted.
You can do that outside. You just need to take it with you so that Gluttony can't consume it.
That's impossible. Gluttony is instinctively drawn to substantial energy sources. Even if we take it outside, Gluttony won't stop chasing it until it's consumed once more. If it does swallow it and ends up digesting it, there'll be no going back.
Then we have to take out Gluttony.
I'm sorry. I can't go up against Gluttony now, not with my powers weakened as they are.
Look! We can use this.
Mori holds out the glass bottle and shows it to Siren.
What is that?
This thing absorbs electrical energy. If we can lodge it into Gluttony's core, we might be able to stop it.
Oh. How does it work?
I honestly don't really understand the mechanics, but Mana, a researcher from MMR, said that if this comes into contact with Gluttony's core, it'll expand and absorb all of Gluttony's energy until it ceases to be.
But doesn't that mean it would also be dangerous for us Nikkes?
Yes.
Yes, but Mana said it'll be fine as long as it's contained somehow, like in this glass bottle. They were originally intending to use the AA pillar to eliminate the crystals, but then Gluttony swallowed it and threw a wrench in the works.
So that's what the AA pillar was doing here in the first place.
I don't pretend to know all the details. But if we inject this into Gluttony's core, we can stop it.
The
So let's be done
superhero
with
like
this and get the hell out of
discussion.
here.
The breakdown. And Siren takes the glass bottle from Mori.
Siren?
Mori,
Yes?
you came back to this hellish place to give me this?
Yes.
Thank you, Mori. And I'm sorry.
He's kicking us out. Siren gently removes Mori's hand from her arm.
I'm not leaving this place.
What?
I will use this to defeat Gluttony. But first, you must leave.
No. I'm not leaving without you.
I might not be able to hit Gluttony's core on the first try. Even if I do manage to insert it into the core, it might not have the effect that we expect. Someone has to stay behind and keep watch.
Then we'll both stay.
We don't know how dangerous these crystals are, or what effects they will have on the bubbles, or Nikke's. If things go wrong, we could both end up dead.
And we'll die together.
Mori!
Don't even think about using your kotodama on me. No
Oh
matter
yeah,
how many
that's an
times you
option.
send
I
me
forgot
out,
that she
I'll
has like
find
the
a way to
verbal
crawl back
command
in.
control.
Mori, don't do this.
No, you stop this. Don't throw your life away just because there's a tiny chance things might not go as
She is
planned.
very much ride or die.
If there's even the slightest possibility, you need to cling to it. Stay alive.
Mori.
I know that I can't be of any help here. I'm not a goddess of victory like you. And even getting Gluttony to swallow me was a struggle. I can't even shoot well enough to block all the debris flying at me and my friends. There's no way I can lodge these crystals into Gluttony's core either. Not with my pathetic strength. I'm just a useless Nikke with nothing but this body. An incompetent member of the incubator squad who's about to be scrapped. I can't make a single impact in this filthy, cruel world. I know that. But...
Mori stares straight at Little Mermaid with tear-filled eyes.
I want to save you! I want to do that much. At least. You told me to live. That you were glad I was born. You saved my life. I want to see a world where you can be happy. So live. Show me that it's possible. Prove to me that the world is a kind and beautiful place. That as long as you keep living, someday happiness will come.
Mori.
Yes. Shower Siren
Prove to
all
me
the
that kindness
life's
should be repaid
niceties.
with kindness. That this is how we can find happiness. That good people will be rewarded someday. You're the only person who's ever celebrated my existence. You're the one and only true goddess of victory.
Goddess of victory.
I don't want to live in a world where you're not around. I'll lose all semblance of hope. How could I go on living in a world where no one celebrates my being there? So live for me. Even if there's one small chance at survival.
I think so. I liked
Cling to it
Siren
and
before
seize victory.
Cinderella.
Stay alive and keep surviving. Save me.
Mori extends her hand towards Siren.
My goddess of victory.
Siren looks at Mori's outstretched hand and then into her eyes, which stare straight back at her. They're the eyes of someone who truly believes in her. Eyes filled with unwavering faith. Eyes that seem utterly unbreakable. In those eyes, Siren can see herself, Mori's goddess of victory. Finally, something dawns upon Siren. She recalls how so many years ago, her friend had offered her hand in front of the lift. And the vow they made that
But the
day.
story isn't over yet. I must continue writing it. Not just for myself, but for all of you as well.
Did we step into the lift that day expecting to succeed? No. We never tried to predict our success. Instead, we simply carried out our mission, which was to rewrite our story.
I promise that the story we'll write from now on won't be one of failure, but one with a happy ending.
To
Come.
reach a happy ending.
Let's write our story.
We risk our lives to become the goddesses of victory who will never fail again. Siren looks back towards the extended hand every time she wavered and wanted to run away. Her friend, Unshakable Faith, guided her. And now, once more, the hand is reaching out to her.
You're right. I can't give up. If there's even the slightest chance of us being able to rewrite our story, I have to take it. I will survive. I will become the indomitable goddess of victory.
Yes, that's it.
Together, we'll survive and forge our own happy ending.
Yes!
I have to go get more monies. 2 more.
If there's even a chance, I'll take it. I will survive, no matter what. I miss them all. I must live to see them again.
We will take a very quick break, though. I just want to go stretch my legs and stuff, so we will be right back, and then we'll finish this up. Someone please get that woman some Xanax. No. All right, we will be back shortly. Dude, if I had the overspec cosplay, I think I would be canceled on like Patreon. I don't think that's Patreon safe. Like, I don't know if we can do that. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I'm going to nuke everything. Okay. I don't know if Patreon would let us do that.
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
Unless I would... Well, according to Google, this is 12 up, so we are permitted. Deal with it. I don't know if that's a viable excuse. Good news is there wouldn't be too much,
Why don't we swim towards the next story?
there wouldn't be too much, clothing to buy, I guess, to make it out of. What happened to towing lines? You believe in me? It's more of my girls are also as big as those girls, and like that's a lot that could go wrong. Just saying. A lot could go wrong there.
Looks like you've finally calmed down a bit.
Gluttony seems to be consumed by pain, its body shaking violently and stiffening.
Even a big old rapture like you has its limits when it comes to pain, huh?
Beauty's arm, which has been holding Gluttony's mouth open, begins to
Junie.
creak.
It's exerting a lot of force, isn't it?
Beauty nods her
Shall I
head.
help you lift this?
Beauty shakes her
You
head.
can handle it? You're incredible, Uni. I know it must be tough, but you're holding up well.
Uni looks at her creaking arms. The force is immense, but she can't let go. Because the moment she does, 2 lives will be in danger. Uni suddenly feels as if the weight pressing down on her is that of 2 lives. And then she remembers the way she frivolously threw words around when taking countless lives. If she were to bear the weight of all the lives lost to her thoughtless words back then, just how heavy would it be? I have no context for this. In that instant, Uni feels the unbearable weight of her sins. She now realizes the full weight of the promise she made then. The promise that she would do anything. The greater her realization, the greater the weight of her sins upon her shoulders. It crushes her, suffocating her. Uni looks at Mihara.
It's okay. You're not alone. I'm here to bear the burden with you.
But yeah, towing lines
That's
is fun.
why I gain this strength. So, let's save them. Let's rescue those who see our presence as a gift. The ones who consider us friends. If we keep saving them all, one by one, maybe someday, we'll be able to find the path to redemption. I'll be right there with you, Uni, until we reach the end of that path. So don't be afraid. Anyway, I wonder if Mori managed
Tell you what, if we do like a Naked King cosplay and don't get banned or kicked off Patreon, we can discuss this one.
What's with all this shaking?
Pop. From inside Gluttony's mouth, 2 small bubbles pop out. The 2 tiny bubbles float towards Uni and Mihara's ears and whisper.
Uni! Mihara!
Siren?
Rumble.
Get back!
Uni!
Mihara quickly pulls out the pendulum and retreats along with Uni. Just as they've made their escape, boom. A massive water bubble shoots out of Gluttony's mouth.
Wow!
The bubble plunges into the ocean. And then,
Uni, get down!
as Mihara pulls Uni down, silver liquid pours down from
Don't
the
worry.
sky. Mihara opens her eyes. A massive purple bubble spreads out above Uni and Mihara like an umbrella shielding them from the silver rain. At the center stands Little Mermaid and Mori.
I won't let anything hurt you. Ever.
Siren.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Siren?
Huh?
Do I really have to fire this thing?
Uh-huh.
Mori nervously looks at the bubble gun in her
Let me make
hand.
sure I've got this right. The bubble bullet containing the crystals is loaded in here. And once I pull the trigger, it'll fly straight towards the core, right?
Uh-huh. And while you do that, I'll send this entire space up to the surface. That way, we can protect ourselves from any unforeseen dangers the crystals might pose.
You're going to bring up this entire area?
That's why I need your help. The moment I make this space float, that's when you fire that gun. That way, the bullet will hit the core at the same time we surface.
But what if I mess up? What if I miss the core?
It's okay. The bullet will find its mark. I guarantee it.
In other words, even if I miss, you'll use your kotodama to make sure it lands where it should.
Uh-huh.
All right then.
Mori positions herself under the bubble tree, where she has the clearest view of Gluttony's core.
I'm ready. Let me know when I need to
Yes,
shoot.
absolute hacks. That's aimbot hacks right there.
All
We don't curve bullets in video games. Siren closes her eyes and gives a command to every bubble in the surrounding area.
Together now. Let's rise to the surface.
With a powerful tremor, the space encased in the bubble begins to float. Mori locks her eyes onto Gluttony's floating red
Here
core.
goes nothing.
And she pulls the trigger. The bullet ejects from the bubblegum, piercing through the bubble wall, and heads straight for Gluttony's core.
Siren!
Hit your mark.
Assuming that's the sound of it doing its thing.
I thought I was gonna die back there.
Mori collapses onto the ground.
What about the crystals?
We made sure it hit Gluttony's core. We saw it start to expand.
Rumble, rumble, rumble. The formerly paralyzed Gluttony starts to slowly
I guess
lurch
that
about.
wasn't quite enough to do the trick.
Yes, but it looks like it had no effect.
Siren points to Gluttony's mouth. Inside its gaping maw, countless crystals continually form and dissolve into the silver liquid. Oh.
Looks like it chowed down on those crystals, all right.
Uh-huh. We must eliminate Gluttony once and for all before the silver liquid completely dissolves the crystals. So, I'd like to ask, will you fight by my side?
Aw. Siren turns around.
As if you had to ask.
Huh?
Of course we're with you. That's why we came here.
Cuckoo! Yeah, don't be silly and ask such an obvious question. I already told you, we're all coming back alive.
Siren better not fucking die. Siren surrounded by her friends who who are willing to risk their lives.
We're all
Gives her
making
hopes
it
and
out of here
feelers.
alive. Let's win this together.
Woot woot.
All right.
Encounter.
Now I have a boss that I don't know how to do, and there's still the co-op to do, so we can do that if you guys are interested. Because I haven't done any of this yet. Luckily, I'm overpowered as shit, but you are ugly.
Swim with all your might toward the light.
I'll eat quickly, so stop staring.
Harder. Just a bit harder.
Let's go!
What is this music? I'm
Not
waiting for a
quite enough.
Skrillex scream at some
Why
point.
don't we continue for a little while longer?
Like I feel like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the Skrillex scream. Just, oh my god! Gluttony roars at the ground.
Doesn't this thing ever get tired? It's taken one heck of a beating, and it's still making such intense vibrations.
The core is certainly holding up better than we expected. It isn't breaking apart like we thought it would. Maybe the core has gotten weak, and there's not enough energy reaching the crystals.
If only we could throw some kind of bait to make the core expand and the crystals grow larger.
Fate. Ah! I've got just the thing.
The AA
What?
pillar?
Oh, you mean the AA pillar?
I'm smart.
Oh, right. I totally forgot about that thing.
Since it's already been melted by the silver liquid, it should be absorbed quickly.
If we feed that to the core, the crystal should grow much larger.
Uh-huh.
Well then, let's get this thing to open wide, so you can feed it a little treat.
Let's go. All right.
And then Mori fires a barrage of bullets at Gluttony's battered body. Its tentacles try to burrow into the ground to avoid the bullets. But Uni grabs a hold of them, preventing the beast from retreating underground.
Nice going, Uni.
And then Mihara swings her whip towards Gluttony. Ew. And lodges the pendulum firmly into the body. Gluttony spews silver liquid into the air.
Watch out!
Spread out.
As Siren whispers, an array of bubbles expand and shield the
Don't
group.
you dare go around spewing such dangerous stuff.
Chain patterns appear on Mihara and Glutton's body, and they begin
Shall
to
we
glow.
have another go at it together?
Mihara bites down on the inside of her cheek. Come on, just smack your ass. Something. Just like really hard. That hurts too. For a brief moment, Gluttony freezes as if
Siren!
unable to move.
Oh, you want this pillar so badly? Come and get it!
As Little Mermaid stretches her arms, bubbles brimming with the AA pillar energy bloom in the air.
Step back!
Bubbles!
Okay.
All right.
Mihara yanks out the pendulum. And a desperate fit, Gluttony opens its mouth wide and lunges towards Little Mermaid, its colossal body scraping against the ground.
You want food?
Siren swings her hand, and the bubbles all fly towards Gluttony's
Then
core.
chew on this!
The silver liquid within the bubbles seeps into the Gluttony's core. Then... Oh, that's a lot of crystal. The E2 crystals absorb the energy surging forth from the core, causing them to rapidly expand. Thank you for the check-in tip!
Break apart!
Ow. Doing okay. We're about to finish this event. At last, Gluttony's core shatters. Gluttony collapses to the ground. The crystals that fill its mouth shatter as well.
Finally, oh,
You don't say that. You don't say it's over. The underground vibrations grow fainter.
what's that?
I think it's...
I'm so over leveled
Gluttony's
that I
main
just win.
body.
So you can't really ban anything.
Wait, you're telling me there's more to this thing?
No wonder I sensed something more when I exchanged senses with it. That must have been the connection to its main body.
You're right. When I was inside its throat, I used the bubbles to investigate. Gluttony consists of one massive main body, with multiple mouths attached to it.
So they killed one
The
mouth.
place where I was staying was inside the throat of one of those mouth organs.
So, the core we just destroyed is the core of that mouth?
Probably.
I'm afraid so.
So that's why you kept saying we were inside its throat and not its stomach.
Uh-huh.
That's some rapture.
How can you still laugh at a time like this? What are we gonna do if that thing comes back?
It won't. Judging by how faint those sounds are, it seems to have run away.
So it severed one of its mouths and fled?
Uh-huh. It most likely ran away because its main body was about to be swallowed by the crystal.
Nice to know we had it against the ropes. Considering how it ran off with its tail tucked between its legs, I doubt it will be back anytime soon. It knows that this place is filled with its worst nightmare.
So what then? Did we win?
Yes, we did! We won!
We won!
Thud.
We won!
Mori collapses to the ground. Uni also collapses.
Good job, everyone!
Are we all just collapsing?
Siren, how does it feel to be back in the great outdoors after so long?
Yeah, it's been 70 years, girl.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I guess it has been a long time for you.
Yeah. It's been a really long time.
Siren looks up at the sky. Instead of the familiar underwater scenery, a real sky comes into view.
Wow, the sun is rising.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Beyond the horizon, the sky slowly ascends, bathing the surrounding
It's
light,
breathtaking.
sky, and golden light. Oh my god,
The
words.
world is so beautiful.
You bet it is.
Oh, Mihara, Uni, Mori.
Tears flow from Siren's eyes.
Thank you for saving me.
Aw.
Siren.
What are you crying for?
Because I'm so thankful. I never thought I'd be able to see the sun again. To be able to set my feet on solid ground. Breathe in fresh air. I didn't even dare dream of it.
Siren.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh.
For not giving up on me. For extending your hands out to me.
Oh man, don't you cry. If you do, I'll start crying too.
Oh.
Mori covers her face with her hands.
Don't cry, Mori.
Don't you start laughing. Do you have any idea how worried I was? Don't you ever do that again. No more heroic sacrifices or any of that nonsense. Never again. You hear me?
Yes, okay.
Before the dazzling golden sunrise, a flustered Siren consoles Mori, who is wiping away tears. Meanwhile, Uni simply gazes at the moving scene before her.
Uni. How are you feeling? How does it feel saving someone for the first time?
Uni looks at her battered arms, then at Mori and Siren, who are laughing together.
Feels good? If you feel good, then so do I. You did great, Uni. All right, you two. That's enough moving around now. That girl. Isn't that one of your bubbles, Siren?
Oh!
Oh?
Everyone looks in the direction Mihara is pointing and sees a girl with long pigtails made out of purplish
Those
bubbles.
are the bubbles I sent to find Cinderella.
Siren reaches out towards the girl, but the bubble disperses and eventually dissipates.
What's she doing here?
Siren, over there. Look.
Mori points behind Siren.
Oh?
Am I gonna start crying?
Over there.
Shit!
Siren? Cinderella?
Well, what are you waiting for?
God.
Aww.
Our voices soar together, carving stems, hand in hand, chains is it really you? It's warm. Cinderella! Cinderella! I missed you, Siren.
Tears.
Siren, it's Eve. Oh, Eve?
Siren. It's a good thing you decided to stay alive, huh?
Aw. Yay! Now I'm all like sad and eye watery though. The field changed. Are we outside? Oh, wait, I have...
Not quite enough. Why don't we continue for a little while longer?
Oh, it's all bright, like, shiny again.
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
Oh, right here?
We finally met. My dream has come true. I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. Shall I swim over there?
Oh! Oh my god! Yes, I'll do that here in a second. Thank you, thank you. And then yeah, I'll do the co-op and then we'll end there. That was such a good ending. I'm happy sads. Happy tears.
Swim with all your might toward the light. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Fully active. Pierce through.
You already knocked yours out. That's fine. I kind of just did mine today.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
I gotta find the shinies.
We finally met. My dream has come true. The currents sweep flowing. I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Knowing that what's by my side
I can't really interact with her.
fills me with such joy.
But yay! All right. I'm so happy for that. Boop. Fuck it. Let's do for some extra rolls here. Maybe I'll get my Modernia in celebration. Doesn't get it. Oh shit! Hang on, fight.
Soldier EG. Is Blorta around here?
Armament check.
I may be a mass production model.
Nope. Okay, that's fine. Whomst did I get?
Gravity, please take me to a world where everyone lives in happiness.
I realized I didn't do my blues first. I went out of order. There we go. So I have 2 of these I can do. What? I need my Modernia, please. I need her for the whale, apparently. What the fuck?
What are your orders?
All blues, and then I... Okay.
Soldier EG. Please.
What are your orders?
Please.
Yeah, of course I have her white wish listed.
What are your orders?
Oh shit.
I am crowned the king of this kingdom.
Do I
wish
have
to become
you
a subject of my
to
kingdom?
3?
You are welcome to.
Yeah, all blues and then a fucking pilgrim. Where before I had all blues. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, those are the only 2, Snow White and Modernia are the only 2 pilgrims I'm missing. I'm on a roll. Not the one that I want. And it was on the blue banner too. I'm gonna go for the free 10 and then we'll go to the co-op.
Soldier OW at your service.
So 2 more 10s and then the free 10. Just because. I'm trying to get pilgrims here. And I've gotten 2 today, just not the Modernia that I was hoping for. Please? At the very end. Of course you would.
Leave it to me.
What are your orders?
Nice to meet you.
I may be a mass production model. Nicely done. Quick.
Leave it to me. Soldier EG at your service.
Don't you know? There's a fine line between pleasure and pain.
She's on this event. I'm required to like have her play her line.
Don't you?
Only once. Tetra, okay. Is it someone I don't have though? I don't have her.
If you're lost, we'll save you anytime.
All right, let's go get our free 10. Oh, it's not even a free 10. Whatever. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, I was not expecting to get you. All right. One more? No.
I can feel it coursing.
Gotta save it for that Stellar Blade one.
As long as my subjects need it, I can become stronger.
Alright. I will not fall into that, sir. I am not so weak-willed. She says as she spent way more on a costume than I thought. Alright. Now to look bad on the stream for the co-op that is somewhere over here. There it is. It is the Harvesters. I don't even know what the hell that is. Create a party! Is there a code that I send out? If you change the party to public, yes, public. Ah, there's the code. I was like, I thought there was something. Q, X, W, C, K, J, S, Y. Boop. So go to 8 immediately and shoot the grayed out targets to end it fast. Okay. Okay. Oh. But man, I was actually tearing up on the video. I need to catch up. I need to catch up so bad. I'll give like another minute or two. Hopefully you guys can sneak in by that time, and if not, then I'll just go to the regular ones. More Nikke streams, dog. What do you mean? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I'm probably gonna sneak in a Halo stream tomorrow. You want to talk to me about? Hey, I'm working on it. I'm probably doing a Halo stream sometime tomorrow. To finish Halo Infinite, which that one's got some lore in it. That's good. We're getting into the juicy bits for me. Problem is, it's of course in the last, the final stretch of the game where all that's dropping. Time for you to go to bed. Well, thank you for stopping by. And then yeah, I'm planning on doing Overzone and skipping ahead and getting that done on Tuesday. So there's that. Yeah, we have Destiny for Wednesday for dungeons. What dungeon do you want to do? Another minute, and then I'm gonna switch to public. What dungeons do we want to do? The new one? Fair, you should put that in memes or something. That's fantastic. The breakdown of the Dorothy statue. I loves it. It's fantastic. But yeah, no, that made me so, it was happy cries, happy sads. Instead of sad sads. It was good. All right. Off to the public ones. We'll do public. Unless you guys like vote otherwise. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. I need this Cindy to stay for me to like feel justified. Oh my god. We need a 2. And the Cindy needs to stay. And there's that Modernia that I wanted. There we go. So hit the graze on 8 to end it quickly. I was actually kind of vibey with the music. Damn it. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I kill these so quickly, I don't know how to actually fight them.
You took the aggro real quick.
Tell me the story of victory! Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end! Everyone, give them everything you've got!
Oh, we're already at 9 now.
Does anyone need a potion?
I'll reload right now. Tell me the story of victory!
I forgot I have all the burst flip on my PC.
Let me recharge my mana.
So that way you guys could see it. My team's too overzealous. They usually are.
Tell me the story of victory!
Just kill me. Oh, I didn't even realize that the Cinderella was switched for a helm, so I'm really just useless here.
You're mine!
Hit all of them.
Gun ports open! Fire!
We're just gonna hit all the different little buttons.
Commander, our adventure starts
I don't know
now.
if I cheated by making the Modernia go, but I'll take it. Who is my highest right now? Of course it's you. Look, I fill all the roles where I just say, where do you need me, coach? What do you need? I will do it for you. Well, that's why I was like, I had the Modernia do hers, and it hit all of the grays. So I'm hoping that worked. I don't know if it actually did. I didn't pay attention at the time.
Oh no! I was just getting into the groove! Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? I'll do my best! Cheer me on! Better reload! Let me clear my throat! Tell me the story of victory! Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end! Oh. Better reload! Sorry to break
I feel like
but this is the end!
half my team's not fucking playing. And I'm not happy about it.
Oh no! I was just getting into the groove!
Yay! Did we fail it? Did we win? Can we go home now? Yay!
Did you see that? I'm strong.
That's the
But my
first time I've ever had
combats are
3
stronger.
people not do anything. I'm sure that's normal. Feeling upwards, yes. All right, one more. And then no more stream. No more stream. We'll go raid somebody. Also, hello, lurkers. Hi, hi. So we got BDSM mommy. I got my Siren. My Siren baby lived. My Siren baby even got her friends back. I'm so happy. That's a lot of pink that we have going on. Oh good, I'll just do nothing if we have just one of each. Until they make me. There we go. It's like being really slow, and I'm wondering if that's because of my weather. So I definitely need to. It's only supposed to go rain and be stormy for like maybe 4 hours today. And of course I'm streaming for most of it.
Better reload.
So I have 3 people again that are not helping.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Focus our attacks.
I'm not helping you. And yet you guys are making us win. Yay. Okay. Failure in a good positive way. It saves us 2 minutes.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Total damage. Garbage. Right. Awesome. All right. So yay! We saved Siren. She got her friends. I actually cried, guys. That's the secret you're getting to learn today. Is I actually cried a little bit during that. Not ugly cry, but a little bit. And then we got BDSM mommy.
I've never met someone I could speak with so easily. Let's talk all night. I think I've become accustomed to these things. Unless it's a stronger stimulus, my body won't even react anymore.
One more.
My body has become quite sensitive. Please, keep going.
All right. So I don't know what time tomorrow, but I'm gonna finish Halo Infinite at some point. And probably early afternoon is what I usually kind of wake up and go do. But when I would do my Saturday streams, it was kind of like usually 1 p.m. Eastern is usually about the time when I'm actually awake and like doing stuff. I have a little bit of packing and some checklists to do for my trip next week to make sure I've got everything. I came up with the bright idea of actually packing a book, even though I think I'm gonna be too tired to read, but whatever. And yeah, and then I might, I don't know yet. I don't know. I might have like an evening stream with my mods and maybe some special guests. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna stream it. We'll see. It depends on how many mods wanna play with me. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys all, like, even the lurkers. I appreciate you. I sees you. I loves you. You're fantastic. Keep doing what you do. I know that you guys are busy. For Nikke, Tuesday, I'm gonna be doing Overzone. So that way people can stop telling me to freaking do it, and that way I can actually have some more context to all this. But on the Twitch side of things, if you guys want to stick around, we'll go raid somebody. We'll go show some love. Probably another Nikke streamer. Especially since today is the like everyone should be at this point, so everyone should be finishing this event today. So we'll go share some love. Go say hi. If you want to copy my raid message, feel free. But otherwise, I hope to see you guys tomorrow or Tuesday. Love you. Bye.